Wagwan, bro. So everyone comes to a point in their life where they don't know why they're doing it. And they get this period of where they feel lost and they don't really understand what they're doing or why they're doing it. And they're just in this weird limbo and they think there's more to life. And truthfully, 99% of people live their entirety of their life this way. I've had some conversations with like a few different people I know and a few different of my friends where they're actually going through this phase. And I'm not going to be talking about just financial stuff, but a lot of it comes back to that because career is such a big thing of people's lives. And you need to get your career dialed in and you need to know why you're doing what you're doing and where you're going. And that's what I'm going to cover in this, how to kind of unfuck yourself and put yourself on the right path where you feel like you have purpose, you're doing something you're passionate about, and you're no longer in this weird, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just existing, but you're working on something that is meaningful to you. Now, I've got nothing against the working class man, but you guys just need to understand that the cost of living is going up and your income is staying the same. And when that happens, you're never going to be able to get ahead. You're never going to be able to focus on yourself or self-development because you're always stuck in this weird limbo of not being able to get ahead and you're just on a hamster wheel. Now more than ever, people are in this chapter of being lost and their life is getting progressively worse and worse and worse and they don't know what to do. And they're like, I know I don't want to work a job, but I don't know what the other option is, and that's what I'm going to fix. Because this was the exact position that I myself was in, and I got out of it, and I got out of it very quickly. I went from being lost, not knowing why I was doing what I was doing, to making $50,000 a month 2 years later. But not just the money, I feel like I'm in pursuit of a meaningful goal. I feel like what I'm doing it for a reason and I know where I'm going and I'm enjoying the journey of going there because it's something that I care about. Like I said, I've spoken to my other friends about this and I'm going to give you the same advice that I gave them, okay? Now, the first thing that I tell everyone in this situation, and not only in this situation, but whenever anything happens to anyone, it can almost always be chalked up to one single thing. There is one thing stopping you from getting to where you want to be, and that is what we're going to talk about. Everything that is occurring in your life that is less than ideal, or you feel like things aren't working out, or you don't know why you can't feel motivated or disciplined, it's almost always one thing, and that thing is vision. Now don't click off, pay attention because I'm going to get in my bag and I'm going to explain to you why this is actually so important and how you can use it to fix everything. If you feel like you can't focus, if you feel like you're not disciplined, if you feel like you don't know why you're doing what you're doing, you feel like you don't know what you want from life, if you feel any type of way, it's not an issue with focus, it's not an issue with motivation, it is simply an issue with vision. 99% of people never get to where they want to be because they don't know where they want to be. People do not sit there and understand what their goal actually is. And I'm not going to sit here and talk about goal setting for ages, but what I'm going to tell you is that you do not know where you're going. And on top of that, you don't know why you're even going there. I'm saying this from experience because 21 years of my life, I just spent flowing through life like a leaf in the wind. Until one day I said, hold up, wait a minute. What if I just get intentional? What if I just decide what the fuck I want? And that's when everything changed. That's when everything starts to click. You cannot be obsessed. You cannot work. You cannot do anything if you do not know where you're going. You need to know exactly where you're going and you need to be insanely clear on what that actually looks like. I spoke to one of my friends who was struggling financially. He felt kind of lost and he was just like, I don't really know what I'm doing, but he was 21, so he's still young, got time to figure it out. But he didn't really have much going for him and he was kind of like wigging out about it. And I said, bro, what do you want? Like, what do you want? Tell me what you want. And he couldn't even tell me what he wanted. That's the issue with people, is that they don't know what they want. So what you need to do is you simply need to create what you want, your vision, and then create your anti-vision. Know exactly the things that you need and the things that you want and be relentlessly clear on that, and then create the anti-vision, the opposite of that. What is, if everything went wrong, what would it be? What do I need to be running away from and what do I need to be running towards? When you have those two things, everything gets a lot easier. How do you expect to have a good life if you do not even know what a good life is or what it looks like to you? Not only this, but I know people who, they get wins, they start stacking wins and everything is going right. And then they just get complacent and they stop doing everything and they just say, fuck it, until they're back to zero, then they'll do a bit of work again. Once again, it comes back to vision. Successful people fumble, unsuccessful people fumble. Everyone is fumbling, and why? It's because they lack vision. They don't know where they're going. They don't know why they're going there. How do you do this? It is so simple. You simply just need to write down and understand and visualize exactly what your ideal life looks like and where you're going. You just need to get incredibly detailed on what that actually looks like. Then you can reverse engineer it and figure out how much money you need to be making, what the skills you need to make that money are, the habits, and all the things that make you you. Who do you need to be in order to get that? And I mean, what does your wife look like? How big is your family? What do your kids look like? What does your house look like? Where is your house? Where is everything? How much money are you making every single month to the dollar? Because you need the destination in order to get there. If you start flying a plane and you don't know the destination, you're just going to fly until you crash. And that's what most people are doing with their life. But if you know your destination, you can fly, then land at your destination because you know where it is. So you need your vision. You need your anti-vision. Once you understand where you're going, you need to then visualize that and begin to internalize not only that happening, but the emotions associated with that happening. Once you can see it and you can feel it, then you begin to program yourself in your mind to become the person that has that thing. If you can't see it and you can't feel it and you can't imagine being that person that has those things, then you can't get it. So you need to understand exactly what it is, how it would feel, and then you begin to become the person because you know the habits, you know what you need to do day by day to get that life. This isn't just about how to unfuck your life. That's how you unfuck your life. You just need 99.9% of you just don't have the vision. You don't know where you're going and you don't know why you're going there. Get those two things down and you will be well and truly on the track to fixing your life. However, how do you find your purpose? How do you actually unfuck your life, but then find something and build something that you have meaning in and that you enjoy doing? How do you find purpose in pursuit of this? Fundamentally, I don't believe that you find your passion or you find your purpose. But what you do is, in pursuit of the life that you want, you get really, really good at something. And then as you get good at something, that's how you get passion. That's how you get purpose, is by spending enough time on something to get really, really good at it. Do you understand? So what you're going to do is you're going to understand your vision, what your life looks like. Then whatever you need to do to get good at, to live that life, you start doing that. Okay? For me, I wanted to live a certain lifestyle, and I knew sales and building a brand and all these things were going to be how I get there. I wasn't passionate or I didn't have purpose in those things when I first started. But once you dedicate yourself to something for an extended period of time, you get good at that thing. Then when you get good at that thing, you begin to enjoy that thing. Then when you enjoy that thing, you begin to find purpose and passion in it. So simply understand where you're going, what your vision is, understand why you're going there. Then as you do the things that are going to get you there, you are going to get so fucking good at those things that they are going to be enjoyable. You are then going to find passion and purpose in doing those things, and also in getting to where you want to be. And you're going to feel more fulfilled, you're going to feel better, and you're going to wake up every day excited and grateful that you get to work on something that you actually enjoy, that you have meaning in, and the work is going to be far, far easier than anything you've ever wanted to do before, because this work you want to do and this work you're passionate about. Now, any single one of you can do this. Whoever's still watching this video, you need to take action on this. Right now, grab a pen and paper, write down exactly what your life looks like in 3, 4, 5 years from now, how much money you're making, exactly how you're set up, right? Now you know where you're going. Once you know that, understand why you're going there. Once you understand where you're going and why you're going there, it is simply about thinking and visualizing that life, becoming the person who gets to live that life, and then as you on that journey, you're going to get so good at what you're doing that's getting you to that life that you find purpose, passion, and meaning, and you're in pursuit of a meaningful goal, and you're doing meaningful work on pursuit of that goal. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and I will let you know exactly what to do. But this is the fundamentals of unfucking your life, because when you know where you're going and you're obsessed with going there, everything else becomes far, far easier. Love.